It's time for the final countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Vibe and conquer.
It's all daylight tonight. Everything on my side is looking all right.
Yo, what's good, family? It is Vibe and Conquer. It's your boy Mike G over here.
Your boy the Goose, what's happening, y'all?
Boy Snap, what's going on?
Yo. We are, season 1? What episode we in? We episode 4 now? Episode 4?
3.
Sound about right. No,
Three.
we 4?
I think this is 4.
Yeah, it's 4.
Right.
Episode 4. Going in, you know what I'm saying? So, just tell me a little bit about y'all weekend. Goose, my boy had a birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday, boss.
Yo, happy birthday. How was your birthday yesterday, bro?
It was chill, man. I'm the big 84 backwards, so 48.
Okay.
Bless
Yeah,
us.
so it was actually Tuesday, but we celebrated over the weekend. We went to the Funny Bone Friday night to see Gary Owens, very hilarious comedian. If y'all know,
That's the white dude, right?
yeah, he's a white dude.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
going through that divorce with his.
Yeah.
He's got biracial kids, and he has a whole thing where he got caught cheating and all this stuff where they got divorced. So he talks about that. He's been on Comic View, man. He's one of the first white comedians to be basically on BET and kill it. I've always been a real fan of his, so he was funny. And then my girl did some special things for me. I had a car club cookout on Saturday, and of course,
Okay.
Sunday I would just lay low and watch football, man. Watch the motherfucking Eagles get skull drug.
Oh my God. So
I felt bad for y'all. Like, I love y'all. I hate the Eagles, but I know what it's like to go to a game and get beat down. It's like, come on, bro. I did feel bad because I love y'all.
try imagine being at the game when it was hot as a bitch. That's what we were doing.
Yeah.
Sitting in them stands dying.
Yeah. Being in Tampa, it was cool. I went to visit Mike. We went to the game.
Yeah.
Atmosphere was dope. Mad Eagles fans. I like the representation. I know we always travel well and show up. But for one, it was 107 degrees. I feel like we were sitting next to the sun. Like,
Real talk.
like that shit was just it was it was intense, that heat. And then what was crazy, the whole time we were there, it wasn't even that hot. Like it won't 107. Like, it was crazy. But we stunk, man. That game, that's like probably of all the Eagles games that I've watched, that's gotta be like top 8 worst performances I've ever seen by Eagles team. Like,
Let's get into it, baby.
I mean, y'all could. When I was watching 4 games at the house, and I had Jaws on because I like listening to the commentary. I think Tom Brady did the game.
Tom
And
Brady did.
It felt like y'all couldn't stop him on defense, and offensively, you couldn't protect your boy Jalen, man. He's slinging it and he's intercepting, but that O line is struggling to protect him, bro.
Yeah, our right side was just, our right tackle and our right guard, they both was backups. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, he's not one of those type of QBs where it's just like, I'm just going to sling it. He got to trust his protection to do anything. And he ended up not doing shit.
Real talk, I still have questions about Hurts. Like, it's what we like, 4 years in with him, and I still don't know what kind of QB he is. I have no idea. Because, like, 1 week he shows you this, next week he shows you this. Same thing with the years. None of his years, like, there's no consistency in any of them.
I think you said a key word right there. It's very, very inconsistent. He has glimpses of greatness. He'll make a crazy throw. He'll make a play with his legs. He'll bring him back on a comeback victory. But then he did like a performance last week. It's just like I feel that way about Dak at times. I'm like, man, you haven't showed up since you got your money, bro. Our defense is awful. You gotta score 40 points at this point. Like Sunday night, it's on you, bro. You gotta score 40 points. That's just the way it's for Jalen now. And Jalen's got Saquon now, so he's got some. I'll give him this. Y'all out O linemen. Both your best receivers were out. I mean, y'all had a lot of beat up injuries. There's no excuses, but at the end of the day, there is excuses because that defense, boy, is suspect. The whole NFC East, the whole defense.
So I agree with, like, Lane Johnson was out, Smith was out, Brown was out, but we were at the game and we saw like 2 or 3 throws that were easy touchdowns that he just like I don't know what he did, bro. He just let them shits go.
Brady said it too. Brady said he missed the touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh, it was our second when we got the ball, the second play of the game. The joint to Saquon.
Yep.
Like he got out the pocket. It was kind of clean, and it was just like. And actually, I went back and like looked at it today. Like the route was supposed to go to it was Goddard. Like he ran like a little 5-yard sit, and he just didn't throw it to him. Like that was the play. He was open, but he won't open no more. Like you waited too long. He was holding the ball, and he actually was like the protection was decent. You gotta let that thing go. Like
Got to.
and then now you make the game hard. And you know what I'm saying? Now you behind the sticks, putting the defense back on the field.
Well,
You know,
so my question, with the way Washington is playing, their defense isn't good, but they're winning games. And I looked at their schedule just to see their
Yeah.
next 6 games are all winnable. The only one is question is going to be B-More. They could run away with the division if one of us don't get
Early.
hot.
Oh, easily.
I saw that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
they can run away with it early. Like
It's real weak. They play the bad teams, Giants. I think they've played 4 losing teams, and Baltimore's the only winning team.
wow.
The funny thing is, like watching, like I haven't seen a full Commanders game. I've seen a lot of highlights.
I
But
watched 2 of them.
But for one thing that I do like about watching him, he looks like he's having fun.
Oh yeah,
Like he reminds me a little bit of like you know how with Mahomes, he don't ever like when you see Mahomes, he don't ever look like he concerned about anything.
chilling.
Like the other team will just score, and you know how they always like pan over to the other QB to see how he looking. Mahomes just be like,
Yeah, we about to get this done.
"Let's
Yep.
go." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel that's the same thing with Daniels. Like he looks like he's out there just having fun.
They got a winner over there, man. From my football IQ, watching how efficient he is, the way he make his decision making, his attitude, like you said, he's having fun. It's a little worrisome, but you know what? Washington deserves it, man. They ain't had a quarterback in forever, bro.
Minute.
Yeah. I mean, since RG3? I mean,
Yeah.
that was there.
And even that was like a one hit type thing.
He didn't make it through the whole season. I mean, he got to the playoffs, but he was banged up. You know what I'm
Man.
saying?
He got hurt against Seattle in that game that basically tore his knee again, and his career was over.
Yeah, wasn't
Yeah.
that last game? Wasn't that a preseason game too?
No, that was a playoff game.
No, that was- Yeah.
He was hurt, and he wanted to play, and like on the goal line, he did some play, and his knee
Gotcha.
just gave out.
That shit went like this.
Yeah.
Like,
And then he ended up playing, I think, at Baltimore at one point. But yeah, his career was over. And anything before that, I can't even remember Washington having a good, solid quarterback consistently. Even with Mark Rippon, when they won a Super Bowl, Doug Williams and Mark Rippon were basically 1-2 season wonders, bro.
Flash in the pans had quarterbacks.
Yeah,
like,
they got their chip and got up out of there, and you ain't seen nothing since, man. It's awful. They've had Philly's had y'all have had McNabb, y'all have had Hurts. You had Wentz for a little bit, but y'all have had some good quarterbacks. Donovan was very consistent, and then we had, of course, we didn't win nothing, but from the Aikman days, we finally got Romo. He was a good quarterback, and then we went from Romo to Dak. So we've had luck at behind center. Washington just hasn't had it.
Hey, side note, Goose, I'm gonna ask you. You know, you're a football savant. You think McNabb is a Hall of Famer?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so too. It's gonna be a while before he get in though.
I don't know why though. I think the fact that now everybody's leaning towards championships, but back in the day they didn't do that, man. Jim Kelly never won a championship. Warren Moon never won a championship. Dan Fouts never won a championship. All these great quarterbacks,
Marino.
Rand Tarkenton, but they're all Hall of Famers, right? That's not really fair, man. Like you can't base it's a team sport. He got to the championship game like almost every year, like 8 years straight. It was crazy.
It was crazy.
He had
You
a
can only do
crazy
so
run,
much.
man. And he was fun to watch, man. Like I growing up, I'm a Cowboys fan, but I was always a big Randall Cunningham fan. I loved how he played the game. He was so exciting, and even though I hated the team, I loved watching him play. I wore number 12 because of him. Also, Roger Staubach. People don't know that, but yeah, I think he's a Hall of Famer. But who I don't think is a Hall of Famer, and I'm not even joking, is Eli Manning.
Nah, I don't. Like it's funny because it's hard to say. It's hard to say no to him because he beat Tom Brady twice.
That's what
Like-
that's doing it
Like other than that,
because his
like,
numbers aren't really that good.
His
No,
numbers,
they're not.
His numbers are awful. During those Super Bowl runs, the team wasn't good. They were like 9-7, and they went on a run.
They was about to fire. What was his name?
Tom Coughlin. Yeah.
They was going to fire Coughlin, but they went on that Super Bowl run and won a
straight.
I was just like,
I remember the year. It was like they won 3 straight road games and beat us on one of them. I'm like, what?
And
Yeah.
that last play, what was it? One of the it was like the helmet catch and then that fade to the
Oh
left.
yeah, they went on some magical runs, bro.
Yeah. I mean, that Mario
but
Mayhem
Giants fans, still Giants fans always say Goose, but he won 2 Super Bowls. I said, listen, I know football, right?
Yeah.
Jim Plunkett won 2 Super Bowls, right? Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl. Mark Rippon, Doug Williams. There's a lot of bad quarterbacks. Jeff Hostetler won a Super Bowl. There's a lot of bad quarterbacks that won Super Bowls.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that great of a quarterback.
Yeah,
I think his brother's great, not Eli.
Oh yeah. That
He'll
was
be first ballot though. He'll be first ballot. Watch.
Oh yeah.
McNabb. Oh, you talking about Eli?
Yeah,
He
he'll
gonna
be first ballot.
Yeah, he gonna be first ballot. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I wonder if it has anything to do with the Manning name.
Probably.
Like that like it carries a little bit more weight, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, they got 4 Super Bowls between the 2 of them. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That they go deep.
Oh, he gets in. I just don't think he should.
I feel you. I feel you.
I can see that. I can see that argument.
I mean, look at his numbers, bro. I was arguing with a fan the other day on a thread. They were talking about Doug Williams being the greatest black quarterback. I said, absolutely not. Go back and look at some of his stuff. He had some awful years. They said, oh, in '79 he brought the Tampa Bay Bucks to the NFC Championship. I said, yeah, he did. I'll give him that. But his numbers weren't good, right? He had a good defense.
Nah.
But that year with Washington, bro, it was unbelievable. He just had a run, bro. And
you get hot.
Yep.
I just don't think he was the greatest black quarterback ever. I think, you talk about Warren Moon, you talk about Mike Vick, you talk about Donovan McNabb. I mean, there's a lot of better quarterbacks than Doug Williams.
I agree.
Oh,
I
definitely.
agree.
He down the list, but I mean, I guess, he was one of them ones to do it first. So
And it was,
you know what I'm saying?
I think it was 86 or 87. So it was a time where there wasn't a lot of black quarterbacks. Now,
I agree.
there's black quarterbacks everywhere.
Yeah, true.
I mean, the athlete, it's changed. It's a different game now, man. So,
that's definitely.
But back to the Eagles. Who y'all got this week? I don't even know.
We don't buy
on a
this
bye.
week.
Oh, y'all needed that
Thank
bye.
God.
Bro.
Yeah,
we need-
we need this buy, man.
Y'all
'cause-
need that bad, bro. I think we need 3 buys.
bro. Like
Bro,
real talk.
we're gonna get smoked Sunday night.
Real
You think
talk
so?
with the Eagles, I don't know what's going on with them, bro. Like, I don't know if it's locker room shit. I don't know if it's Jalen Hurt. I feel like it's just a combination of a lot of shit, man.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. After watching that game, that's coaching.
On
that's
both
coaching.
sides, or just on both sides?
No, that's the head coach, bro.
Okay,
When your team is not prepared like that, like
bro,
you
we
got-
fucked up in special teams. We fucked up on the defense. We fucked up on the off. Like it was all. I don't know if Goose, you saw that play where on special teams where our dude pushed the guy into
that happened twice.
I saw
I
it.
was like, what the? We were watching that shit. We were like, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I mean that's coaching, because if you're not prepared, if your team don't want to like get up and tackle, they don't want to make a play. Like those are a lot of those are effort plays too. You know what I mean?
No intensity.
No intensity. I mean, I understand it's a new scheme. You might be a little bit confused. Okay, that's fair. But at the same time, like you gotta be a willing participant too.
All right, so let me ask you a quick question, both y'all. We 2-2 right now. We all know Sirianni's job is on the line. What saves his job this season?
A run. He got to go on the run in the playoff because y'all lost in the first round to Tampa last year.
That's what I'm saying. So if we lose first round playoff, he out.
I think he's out, bro. If y'all miss the playoffs, I don't think y'all do. I think y'all get it together because I think the schedule. I mean, the division is going to be
It's okay.
weird this year.
Yeah,
I mean,
the schedules. Yeah, it's all right,
the division winner might be fucking 10-7, bro.
I can see that.
It's an ugly league right now. It
I
is
mean,
an
yo,
ugly
we already
league.
got 2 losses and we haven't even faced off yet.
I know. Ain't that wild? Like,
I mean, we were 12-5 3 years in a row, bro. That shit ain't happening this year. Not with that defense, bro. I told people I'm making posts and Mike probably I'm telling you, we're not good. We might lose the next 4 straight, bro. I'm not even lying.
who y'all play after Pittsburgh?
Detroit, then a bye week, then we play San Fran, who has our number, and then Atlanta at Atlanta. I'll be at that game.
Oh wow, that's
Okay.
We could lose 4 of these. We could lose 4 of these games, but
that's a pretty tough stretch. I mean, I feel like
Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh, man. Their defense, like they lost to Indianapolis, but I think they bounced back. We looked awful against New York. Awful.
Hey man, don't let Justin Fields throw for like 280, bro. Like don't.
No, that's the thing.
he can't.
They won't score more than 21 points, maybe 24. But if
Right.
Dak and the offense can get to 30, we're gonna win the game. But they're not.
No.
Brandon Cooks
Yeah.
is out. We got no. All we got is CD. We have no running game. The O line is struggling. And then defensively, Micah's probably not playing. D-Law's out. Our corners, I don't even know who this kid is. I think his name is, he's number 29, Booth or something like that. Bitch
Yeah.
was toast last week.
Yeah, he was getting cooked. I
Cooked.
hope he stays the same when we play.
Oh, y'all gonna cook our secondary, bro. It's
That's all right.
like toast, bro.
Y'all gonna cook Slay, and then he just gonna apologize like he always do.
Hey,
Bro.
hey, speaking of Slay, all right, so we got an Eagles fan, we got 2 Eagles fans and a Dallas fan. So Goose, I know you've seen Slay go on your boy Michael Parsons' podcast, and he was kind of. I listened to it, his segment. I don't think it's really like dissing, Gardner Johnson for real, but the fact that he went on his podcast like damn near right after the game, and he was up there, and they seem to be like pretty like buddy. I know it's a different league, but
It's a different league, man. It's weird.
I don't play in no leagues. Like I play in the league of going to work full time, but I just couldn't.
Not during the season.
It's
Not during the
weird,
season. And that
All
was
season's
hours
cool.
after you lost the game. Like you
It's
already
so-
on the podcast?
I can't stand the guy they go on Micah Parsons' podcast. I think he needs to shut the fuck up, bro.
It's making him soft,
He's
actually.
making him soft, and this dude, he doesn't show up. He ain't had a sack since week 1, and he's not good against the run because they're not putting him in position. He thinks he's just gonna run and get the quarterback all the time. Don't get me wrong, he's a dominant player, but bro, you got to do more than that, man. You can't just be like halfway, and you got to show up in the big moments, and he's not doing it, bro.
Yeah. Did he get paid yet?
No.
Nah, not yet.
He will though.
Oh.
Did you see Jerry? Oh, Mike sent to Jerry landed the goddamn helicopter
I was just about to bring this shit up.
in the practice field. What a fucking distraction he is, bro.
Yeah.
Yo.
He's a moron, bro. I can't stand him at times.
Yo, could you imagine you on a Dallas roster? You know what I'm saying? You just practicing. All of a sudden, you see a helicopter come in. This nigga landed on the field, bro. Like,
Well,
like,
he has
fuck,
a
like
Mike,
fuck
he-
the landscape, fuck all that shit.
but he
just
has
like
he has a landing pad right there, behind the field because I've been to that facility. But you don't land there during practice.
he landed on the legit field, my
You take that
guy.
helicopter everywhere, like to and from the state. Like this dude, he got too much money.
What was the purpose of that?
I don't know. Interrupt practice and piss the coach and the players off.
Stun on them niggas. I don't know.
Stun on. I don't know. Shit, dummy to me, man.
Bro, man, that's like your boss. Like, you know, you like work your hardest shit, and your boss just like roll up. Like,
Yo, that
Just
is
stunting
wild.
on you.
Yeah, that's I couldn't imagine. Wow.
Let's talk about the surprises, man. I am
Yeah,
so
let's get into
surprised.
that.
I am so surprised with Minnesota. Are y'all?
I knew he was gonna say Minnesota. Yeah. Have you watched one of their games yet?
Yes.
It's crazy, right?
Yes. Sam Darnold looks very good.
They look real.
That defense looks scary, bro. And
Yep.
they're not beating like shitty teams. They're beating good teams, bro.
They're beating
They
good
are.
teams. Like,
They
and,
are.
and it's not even like they're not struggling. They putting up points.
It's not even close either, bro.
It's
So
hey,
they went on the road to Green Bay. They were dragging them. Green Bay came back a little bit, but they went on the road and just drugged their ass.
slight work too. Like it was
Easy
just like
money.
boom, boom, boom. It's just like, I mean, the play calling. I mean, watching the Eagles game, and then I watch how Minnesota plays and what Stefanski's doing out there. It's like watching like really good football. Like, damn, I wish my team was doing that shit.
I wish my team was doing the
Yeah,
same.
facts.
Like,
I can
Facts.
predict our first 15 plays on every drive.
yeah,
It's
that's-
so predictable. Our offense
Hey.
is so basic.
Well, at least
That-
you can
that-
predict your
that-
shit. We don't know what's coming. It's
Yeah,
just
that-
like a mystery bag every single time, bro. You be like,
that's true too. Like, it was like, what are they doing?
like what is going on? Like,
We'll probably split the season. I mean, I don't think y'all sweep us, and I don't think we sweep y'all.
nah.
Neither
I
one
think
of us are that good.
I think y'all might beat us at your home, and we may get one at home, a close game. I think it's gonna be good games because division games are always good games. I think Washington's easy schedule is gonna have them into the forefront. Y'all get a bye. Who y'all get after the bye? Do you know?
Cleveland,
Oh, yeah,
Yup.
that's a win.
yeah, and they come into the crib, so
Oh yeah, that's a win. Y'all get a dub. So we're in trouble. Dallas is in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That, I mean,
we're in
it's
trouble after the way I saw the way they played against the Giants. Let me tell you about the spread, dog. Can I tell you how pissed off I was?
Talk
go
about
ahead.
it.
So I won money during the day, and I'm the type of gambler. If I win money, I'm playing with house money. I started with 500. I flipped it into like 2,800, right?
Okay.
So I said, you know what? I need to double this or come close to double it. I got Dallas winning by 5.5. I threw all my shit
Ooh.
on that, right?
Oh wow.
Did you see what happened?
Now, how did it end?
Bruh, the score was, what was it? 20-15. They were up 5, right? It was fourth down. Mr. Accurate 60-yard kicker from
I
anywhere.
saw that.
Missed it.
I saw that. He missed
He
it.
missed it to cover the spread, bro. I was fucking sick.
I saw that. He
Yeah,
missed it.
that's right. I forgot. Yeah.
Never
As a matter
again.
of fact, I think the announcer said something about that.
He did.
After
He
he
said-
missed it.
He said, "Oh, they're lining up for a kick. This is going to make a lot of people, if you know what I mean, happy because the
Yep.
spread was 5.5."
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
yeah.
tough, yo.
Yeah. That's
So,
that's
so what
terrible.
I'm gonna do, like, I saw the spread change when Giants went up 3-0. The spread dropped down to 2.5 for Dallas favorite. I'm gonna start doing live bets before when the game starts because
I like a
five-
live bet.
in the NFL. It's just it's hard to cover spreads, man.
I like a live bet. Speaking of spreads and betting, yo, Goose, you 3-0?
No, I lost last week.
Nah, you picked Cowboys.
Oh, that's right, I did.
But me and Snap, we lost. We 0-3.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right, I did. What's the lot this week? Oh gosh,
We 0-3.
I
Who's
did
your
pick Dallas. That was the first week I picked them.
Yeah, who you betting on this week?
Damn, what are the games this week? I'm gonna pick Pittsburgh against Dallas.
Are you going Pittsburgh?
Yeah,
Over to
I
Dallas?
Yeah, Pittsburgh is favored by 2.5.
I think
Okay.
Pittsburgh beats us pretty easily at home. I think they beat us by
Goose.
14.
Going with the
14.
Steelers.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think we struggle against that defense, man. I really do.
Snap, who you going with?
I made a post, man, before the Giants game that we were gonna struggle against the Giants. I promise you, and they sure enough fucking struggled.
Damn.
I know my team, bro. They would shock me if they came out and beat down Pittsburgh. I don't see that coming at all. I see us in a close kind of game in the beginning, and then Pittsburgh just pulling away, and us not being able to move the ball against that defense because we don't have enough weapons, man.
Nah, y'all
You
don't.
can't run the ball, and you can't put everything on Dak because he's not that kind of quarterback.
I'm gonna go. Some close games.
Remember, you're 0-3, so pick an easy one.
I think I'm looking at the schedule right now. Like,
Hey.
my
I
phone,
hope I'm wrong.
I'm going with
I'm wrong.
I'm going with Seahawks. So
Who they playing?
who they
the
play?
Giants.
Oh yeah,
The
Seahawks.
Giants.
that's a good money bet. I might put some money on it. What is that in Seattle?
It's in Seattle.
Oh yeah, I need to put some
And,
money
and
on
he
it.
coming off a loss too.
This might be my first win.
Damn.
What you got, Snap?
I'm gonna go Packers over Rams.
Okay.
I like that. The Rams are beat up, man.
Yeah, I mean that's not the. I mean I could go like super easy, but I don't want to say San Fran over the Cardinals. I don't want to. That's a division.
Oh damn, that's where I'm putting my money. I didn't realize they playing the Cardinals this week.
Yeah, in San Fran. So
Oh, they about to drag their ass.
yeah, they should.
Who's Minnesota play this week? They got a bye or they play somebody?
Nah, Minnesota got they playing
Playing
the
the
Jets.
Jets.
They playing in London. That's a 9:30 game.
They about to be 5-0, bro.
They about to be 5-0 with Sam Darnold.
With Sam motherfucker. Didn't he play for New York Jets and
He played-
Carolina?
Yeah.
They wrote his ass off. And then they drafted that quarterback that looked good in preseason. He got hurt.
Yep. Hey, this
Bruh.
is revenge tour, bro.
He might not. He might not never touch the field when he gets healthy because Sam Darnold out there balling.
Right. Yeah, you right. Never.
I'm impressed. And you know what? I don't know very many Minnesota fans, so I ain't even mad they doing that.
I don't know one.
Facts. I don't know anybody. I don't know Minnesota fans.
I know about 3 real fans. They're real Minnesota fans.
There was a girl that I worked with like 8 years ago. She liked Minnesota because her husband did. That's the closest I got, and she ain't know one player on the team.
That ain't a fan.
Nah, it won't.
They
That
get
ain't
mad
a
at me when
fan.
I say there's a difference between a casual fan and a diehard fan. And they're like, well, I don't need to know everything about my team. I said, yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
That's what makes you a casual ass fan.
Yeah, you need to
gotta know the
read.
history. I'm teaching my girl. She's a Washington fan. I tell her about all kinds of players. I know her team better than she knows her team.
Yeah,
Who's our team?
The
Commanders.
Redskins,
Oh,
Commanders.
the
Yeah.
Commanders. Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
was telling her about old school players, about Darryl Green and Dexter Manley and Joe Theismann, all them players, and Art Monk and Ricky Sanders, Art Monk and Gary Clark. Those players, she didn't know who they were. John Reagan. She has no idea who those folks
yeah.
are.
We
But
call
she's a
those, we call
Redskin
them
fan because her
part-time
mom was.
fans. Part-time fans.
Yeah, but she loves her team, bro.
Yeah.
But she just don't. She's just trying to get into it and try to learn that stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's
She
what
Well,
asked-
I mean,
She
I mean,
asked me
respect,
questions
though.
and everything.
Yeah.
She said, "What does that mean?" And I have to explain it to her.
yeah.
Nah, that's respect.
Yeah,
Good
but
shit.
she rocks it. You know, I get her a little Washington gear. I don't mind buying it for her. You know what I'm saying? She look cute in that shit. Even though I hate that mother. I hate Philly. If she was a Philly fan, I don't think we'd be together.
Yeah, I was gonna get you like a half Commanders, half Eagles jersey. that you
Man,
can
I
wear,
can't-
you know, for
Man,
your
I
birthday.
swear though, my homeboy's a Bucks fan. I think he was at the game too. But when I see my friends going to games, I do want them. I want them to have a good experience when they go to games. So I don't mind when y'all go. If you would have won, I was like, that good for y'all, man. Because it is
Yeah.
fun when you win the game. When you lose, it's miserable, bro.
Yeah, hey, look, I was just looking like. I mean, for one, I will say it was good to see like live. That was my first Eagles game. Like seeing the Eagles play live. That was my first time.
That was his first,
That's
yeah.
dope, bro.
So it was just like I saw the tush push. You know what I mean? That was live. We
You
got
gotta go to Philly, bro.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen this year, but definitely next year. It's already.
You gotta go to Philly, man.
I told him, man. I told him when you go to Philly, that shit is wild. Like it's a
That
whole different
It's
atmosphere,
different,
bro.
man. They're some of the worst mean-spirited fans. They are fucking assholes, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah. I see him on social media like.
Yeah, you seen the videos. It's real, bro. My homeboy said, you come here in your cowboy shit, though, it's going to be a problem, bro.
Oh yeah, they'll come at
I
you.
went to Philly years ago, and we were 50 deep, though. I was a youngster, and we went to Veterans Stadium, and we won the game. They were throwing shit, spitting, all kinds of stuff.
They wild in
Oh
Philly,
yeah, but
bro.
you were smart to go in a group though.
I'm not going to, I won't go again, though.
Yeah.
It's not worth it because the people are so drunk. They test you and I can hold my. If he says fuck you, fuck Dallas, that's not gonna bother me.
Yeah.
But you start spitting on me and trying to put your hands
That's
on me.
that's a little extra. That's a
Yeah,
little
and,
extra.
and if I'm Dolo, I can't beat everybody up. I might catch a whole
Yeah.
ass whooping.
Yo, we gotta go to when we gotta make this happen. I want to go to AT&T Stadium because that stadium
You
look
should.
dope as shit. I just
You
want to
should.
see it. So
It's
we gotta
dope.
see Eagles versus Dallas game one time.
You know when me and my mom would go to the games, God rest her soul, that's the game we love to go to. I've been to ones where we've won, beat y'all, but also been to ones where we lost. Like so, when I say y'all travel well in Dallas, y'all are fucking deep when y'all go to Dallas, bro.
Yep.
It's so deep, it's unbelievable. I'm like, what in the world
Yeah.
we're tailgating? I'm like, where are all these Eagle fans coming from? Y'all travel well, like
Yep.
Pittsburgh and San Fran, same thing.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Pittsburgh, bro. They run deep in our stadium when they play.
Yeah.
So there's a rivalry there, but that Philly Dallas game, bro, you got to get to it, man. It's fun, bro.
Yeah.
When y'all
I'm
if you
gonna
win
check
in
it out.
Dallas, that shit is like the whole stadium's quiet, bro.
We'll check it out, bro. It's funny. I was telling Snap when I went to the Philly home game. Like I love the Eagles. I fucking hate Philadelphia, the city. Can't stand that shit. Bro.
Yeah, it's a hit or miss for me. I didn't mind the city because my homie lives there, but yeah, I went when it was cold, so it wasn't that fun, man.
Bro, I went. So when we went, we left the game and we went to. It was me and my wife. I had an Airbnb. So we left the game. I think it was a night game. So then, I'm trying to look for parking near our Airbnb. You can't find shit. So the way Philly works, like everything is parallel park, but it's like the streets are weird as shit. So you can't find anything, bro.
Oh, the park is awful.
Terrible. So we went. We literally searched. I think we drove around for like an hour searching for parking anywhere around the Airbnb. Like, I mean, we were like blocks back, couldn't find anything. So like, we went down this one street. Now keep in mind, everything just has parallel parking. There's no like, main parking spaces or anything like that. So we're driving down and I see this parking space next to like one of the little, I guess you could call them like townhouses. They're all in like, little alleys and shit like that. So I see an open spot, but there's a recycling bin, like not like the full trash can, like the little handheld shit, flipped over sitting in the parking spot. I looked at that shit. I was just like,
I gotta kick that shit.
I said, oh hell no. So I went out there and I moved that shit, and I got back in my car, and then this dude come out the door, old black dude. He said, he was like, hey, this is my parking spot. I said, what you mean that's your parking spot, bro? He was just like, it's my parking spot. I said, oh, so y'all say parking spots with recycling bins down here in Philly. He was like, yeah, that's what we do down here. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Yo, I was pissed. The only reason why I didn't park there is because it was my girl's car.
And I ain't fuck it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If it was my shit, I'd have backed that bitch up.
Why you tell you was an Eagles fan?
I have my jersey on. They don't give a fuck.
He
Bro.
literally didn't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck over. Yo, I can't stand this city. My fault, Philly. I love y'all. I love the Eagles, but y'all city needs something else, bro. Y'all some assholes for real.
They're definitely some assholes, bro.
Yeah.
But yo, other than that, y'all got anything else for NFL?
Nah, we see what happens this week. We picked our locks. So see what happens with that.
Okay,
I ain't too excited about my squad right now, so we can move on to something bigger and better.
all three of us, we just look at each other like fuck it, and that's
I don't even know what to say, bro. I can't talk shit.
Hey, 2-2 is crazy. Like
It's bad.
Crazy.
2-2 early, bro.
Sitting at 500. But
damn.
what y'all want to get into? Y'all want to talk about these ports? These ports closing?
Yeah, we can talk. Well, that's what the kind of field I'm in. So
yeah, so you're gonna know a little bit more about it. Tell us a little bit, like what's really going on. Snap, you heard a little bit about it, right?
Nah, I ain't heard about that.
So
Goose, yeah.
So
ahead,
all
Goose.
the terminals where all the ships come in with the exports and imports from Maine down to the Gulf, all the way around the East Coast. They're union jobs. So the people that work, the longshoremen that work at the terminals, their contract ran up, so they didn't renew their contract, and they weren't hired. They haven't got a raise in like 6 years, so they're all on strike. So right now, all the vessels, like those big cruise liners and the ships that have all the containers and cargo on there, they can't berth. They can't bring in imports because there's nobody to offload them or work the containers. You can't ship nothing out because the boats can't come in. So basically, they're on strike, waiting on a contract from the ILA. It's rough because I work for CMA CGM, so it's a shipping company, and we're coming up with contingency plans. So customers are calling us like, hey, when am I going to be able to ship this cargo? Hey, when are these containers coming in? So it's got a lock on anything coming into the country and anything coming out. Now, the good part is we still have cargo on the West Coast. So they have a union on the West Coast as well, but their contract just renewed because they were talking about the same thing. So there is cargo on the West Coast. So what people on the East Coast are doing, they're trying to rail the cargo to the West Coast and sail it out. So, but it's been a nightmare, man. And this is not just CMA. This is shipping lines across the country. So when auto parts, stuff like that has to come in the country, it's going to be delayed, dog. You might not even be able to get your car fixed if they're waiting on a part. So lumber, supplies, sheet metal, well, you name it that gets imported into the country, it's a problem right now. So it's very scary.
Wow.
It's billions of dollars being lost daily.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, tell me a little something. I got two questions. One question is, I thought longshoremen like made mad fucking loot. Like growing up, that's all I kept hearing was like, "Oh, longshoremen." I don't know. I may be wrong. I thought them niggas was comfortable as fuck.
All my homies. I made a post about it. You probably saw it. All of my homies that been in longshoremen, they probably been 10 years or better, are six figures, right?
Yeah.
They make that kind of money.
Easy.
Now, what they're talking about is like the average salary, like starting off between $15 and $20 an hour. Those people that are just now starting, yeah, it's seniority, so they may not have the hours and the work, so they're sitting at home not being able to do nothing. The people that have been there for 10, 20 years, they're going to get their hours, right? So, and they get unlimited overtime. I had a homie one time.
Damn,
Wow.
unlimited overtime?
On a Saturday, if the vessel's working and container ships, the containers are in and out, you can work. I had a homie on overtime was sitting in his motherfucking truck and chilling on overtime like this sleep. And he was sending me a picture. So he was
unlimited
chilling.
Overtime. That's dangerous.
So what's happening? What's happening, Mike and Snap? So what's happening with the terminals? They're doing that AI stuff where they're trying to move out like the clerks, the people on the ports, where all this stuff is manually operated by machines that you don't have to operate by humans. So That's the big deal. So they want security. They want a contract, a long-term contract, so they're secure and their jobs aren't replaced. That's what the basic line is.
Oh, okay. I see. I
Because the
see.
West Coast does it now. The terminals are not packed with people like they used to because it's dangerous down there. A lot of deaths happen, things fall, things break. So they're trying to operate into a world where remote control, cranes, stuff like that. So that's the big deal. That's why they want their shit. They want a contract to support their job for the next 6 to 10 years, right?
Oh,
So,
okay, that makes sense. I see that part. I definitely see that part.
but they do make money, so don't let them lie to you because everybody I know is getting money. But with this strike, they're not getting paid. So
Shit, I hope that shit get fixed
That's
soon.
crazy.
some
Another
of them make
question.
$50 to $60 an hour, bro.
God damn, nigga. Oh my god. If I was making $50 to $60 an hour and had unlimited overtime, bitch, y'all might not see me for like 2 weeks straight, like every day.
Bro, they got offered a 55% pay increase by the people for the contract, but they want 77%.
Bro,
That's unheard of. 55% is unheard of.
I work for the state. We got a 3% increase, and niggas was happy. Like,
Happy.
like
That's what we get between. We get between like a 3.5 and a 5.6, and it depends. If you get promoted, you get a bigger one, like a supervisor, manager, you get 10, 12, 15%. But like a yearly raise, it's about 3.5 to 5.7. 55%, they're talking about going from $60 an hour to $120 an hour.
Yo, that's absolutely crazy, bro.
holy shit.
What is going on, man?
Hey,
What
Snap,
is
you
that?
good? Why's it 2 of you, bro? What you do?
Hey, you know what? My computer just completely. My computer cut off. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you,
But,
but there's
but
like there's like 2 of you though, bro.
Bro, I always keep my phone on deck just in case because I got a computer. You never know, and that shit cut off. Like, you know what it? Hey, I got a Dell, so that shit crazy.
Now that frozen picture, you look like you watching the Eagles game, bro.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go back and like look at it and see what's going on.
You
like,
like,
Bro, I was so confused. I was like, what is going on? This nigga
I
just
thought someone was joining.
Yeah, I did too. I was like, who got the link?
bro, I always keep my phone on deck because these Dell computers, like, I'll be at work and them shits just cut off. So I was just like, oh, I'm gonna keep my phone on deck, so I'm just ready. So I always keep it. So I just tap the button, that shit just cut off. I'm
Hey.
trained.
Let me make one more point on that strike shit. We can move on because that shit is dead right now.
But
People that I got a homie that works at Walmart. He sent me pictures. People out there panicking and grabbing
That's
toilet
what I
paper
was gonna
and
ask.
paper towels. That shit is not imported from out of the country. It's
That's
here.
that's what I was gonna ask. I was like, why the fuck are people buying all this goddamn toilet paper? Y'all need to chill the fuck out, bro. Every
For
time.
real.
So this is the shit. This
get back
tells
to
you
COVID times.
this tells you everything you need to know about fucking Americans, bro. Like, we saw it during the pandemic. Y'all niggas don't care about nobody but your damn self. Why the fuck are we
Selfish.
hogging toilet paper for?
yeah,
Like, that's the first
I've
thing.
never seen it. My homeboy sent me a picture and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to get some toilet paper." I said, "Steve, come on, bro. What are you panicking for?" He said, "We're not going to have any." I said, "This shit's made in the U.S., bro. We don't have to wait. We don't have to wait for it to come in. It's here."
Bro, yo, I hate y'all for doing that shit. Why do y'all, like, I don't understand why,
Because
like,
we're brainwashed, Mike G.
I'm
We're
telling
the
you,
Matrix, bro. This the Matrix, man.
bro, I tell you right now, bro, we've already seen how it was with the pandemic. We saw what it looks like when a slight, like, just like a slight shutdown or something weird happens in the U.S. Bro, like, that's why I love those shows like The Walking Dead, Last of Us. Nigga, that's how that shit goes down. Like, I remember people used to ask me, why you watch The Walking Dead? I don't like like zombies and shit. Like, nah, it's not even about that. It's about the fucking humans. Because those are the people, that's what's gonna happen.
Because they are zombies.
Yeah. We the zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are the zombies. Like,
I will never understand that shit, bro. Ever in my,
Bro.
I'm always like when I go to the store, when I get low, I just buy. I fill up. It's just me here. I don't have a family and kids, so I keep supplies and they're good for months, man. But these people run out and steal. I've seen cartfuls like what for what, motherfucker? What you got to wipe your ass for the next 12 years with that shit? What the fuck?
yeah, that's wild.
Bro,
But yeah, but
I just don't
so I hope
understand
people
them.
know if they do get a chance to watch this or hear about it, the shit is not imported from China, bro. We got toilet paper here. We're good.
Oh
I
my
think it's made in
god.
Pennsylvania. Matter of fact, like there's factories everywhere, bro. We're
There's
good.
so many factories, bro.
We got.
Like I don't understand.
I
That's
don't know, bro.
terrible.
Don't give me the line. It's just one of those things where we're brainwashed to believe that's how we move. When a hurricane comes, people just go crazy, bro.
Take
Yeah,
all the milk, take all the eggs,
get all
all
the
like
water,
take all the
everything.
bread, like give me all that shit. Like, yo,
First of all,
what
how
is
long does a
wrong with
hurricane take to
y'all?
go through it goes like takes a couple days. What the fuck do you need all that shit for?
Yeah, like it's. I
Bro.
mean, not every city is getting shut down and no electricity. Like, bro, like how long? Yeah, that shit don't last that long. Like, relax.
Yeah, there's no reason for you to get 12 goddamn cases of water, bro.
It's because people have that mentality. It's always every man for themselves in the US,
It's
bro.
very selfish, bro.
It's super selfish. Like, my wife's Mexican, and I always I tell her like it's weird, like the way Mexicans move and the way the US people move, two totally different things, man. Like US people, they ain't trying to help nobody but themselves. Maybe if they got like friends and family, they gotta be real close. Other than that, it's like fuck y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep,
It's
that's pretty
so
much it.
bad.
It's
I'm
terrible.
not like that. If I'm walking in there and let's say I want to get some paper towels, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna share. I'm like, bro, grab you one, man. I ain't gonna take all these. If there's two there, bro, I'm not taking both of those. That's fucking weird, bro.
That's selfish. Yeah, like what's
It's
the point?
selfish, man.
Like you already got it.
People
And
don't
half these
care,
motherfuckers
bro.
got dirty ass cribs. So what do they need these paper towels for? I've been in y'all's cribs, and y'all motherfuckers don't Windex y'all goddamn windows. What
Hey,
the fuck are you doing with these paper towels?
that's their plates, bro. That's how they use them. They use them shits for plates.
Lying ass motherfuckers.
They make that PB and J. Throw that shit on there.
That's what it is, bro. They
That
making
shit is
sandwiches and
funny.
putting that shit on the napkins.
That's right.
Oh,
Damn.
fucking toilet paper, man. All right, y'all got anything else for us?
I'm Gucci,
Um,
man.
I'm WNBA playoffs. Y'all been
Oh
keeping up?
yeah,
Oh, yes, real quick,
yeah.
real quick. Let's hit on that. Let's hit on
New
that.
York just swept Las Vegas. They almost lost last night though.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
watching that game, man. I think they got one more. I think it goes to Vegas.
Oh, that's
Um,
right. It's best of four.
No photos of Kelsey Plum smoking a cigar this year.
no, she's not smoking this year. I think it's best of
No.
4, best of 5. But I know the
Oh,
next game is in Vegas. So if
so
they win,
they got at least one more.
at least one more, yeah. And then Connecticut, and Minnesota, they tie 1-1.
Yeah,
So, I mean, me personally, I think it's going to be. I mean, they kind of fucked up. I'm not gonna say they fucked up, but having the Aces play New York, you know what I'm saying, the semifinal round, and then like you got
That should have been
Minnesota
the
and Connecticut.
championship game.
Don't nobody like if you're not like a fan of like the WNBA, you don't give two shits about Connecticut or fucking
neither one of them.
Minnesota. Like you have
They would
no
have better
idea.
off in Vegas and New York in the finals, right?
Right, because those are notable names. I mean,
Yeah.
you got like 9 All Stars and you got 9 gold medalists on those two teams alone. So I
So
think
regardless of the winner between Minnesota and Connecticut, ain't nobody gonna be on it like that.
I mean, me personally, I mean, I watched New York play all season. I feel like they're gonna win the chip.
Yeah,
They
that they
just
will.
they just too much. Um, I think they might end up playing Minnesota though. It's gonna be tough because Connecticut is really good. Like they just
Yeah.
don't have any notable, household names on their squad. But Connecticut is tough as shit. But I think New York gonna win the whole chip, and I
I'm
feel
with
like
you on that.
I feel like they should. I feel like they
I can
should.
see that. I can
I
see
think
that.
they sweep. I think they sweep Vegas in the third game. I don't think Vegas gets one.
Nah, not this year. Nah, I mean
No.
they did a good job of competing. You know what I'm saying? 2 times they won it the last 2 years. So
Yep,
to get back to the semis, you
that's
know,
pretty good, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
that is pretty good. Now you just got to retool, get some new pieces next year, get some young
When's
talent.
the next? The game three's Friday, right?
Yep.
What's today?
It's
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah. If it's not tomorrow, it's Friday.
Yeah, it's
I think
Friday,
it's
nine
Friday. Yeah.
thirty.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. What?
Friday, 9:30 p.m.
I thought you said 5:30. I was about to say, yo, the WNBA fucking tripping, bro.
Tripping.
5:30
Everybody,
was
Nah.
everybody
crazy.
at work, man. Don't do that.
Yeah. Don't do that. Lastly for
Hey,
me, Goose, I don't know if you watch baseball. You keeping up World Series?
Yeah, I've been betting on it, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Who you got?
I don't really have a favorite. It's gonna be interesting to see, bro. I'll be honest with
It's
you.
it's wide open. It's wide open.
It's pretty wide open. I like to say New York, but I feel like they fold, man. They fold during. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do, man.
Well, the Astros is out, so they always lose to the Astros. So
Yeah,
Detroit just swept them. So the Yankees got a chance. It'd be cool if it was Yankees versus Phillies. I'll do that again.
yeah. Phillies has got a good squad.
I'm
I
going with the
really don't know, man.
Padres.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
roll with
I,
the
I don't know
Padres.
either. You got the Padres?
I'm going with the Padres. San
You
Diego, baby.
you from there?
Yep.
All right.
I ain't mad at that. They got a good squad,
They
so
got a good squad. They got good pitching. You know what I'm saying? Got a nice little
Mhm.
rotation. The Padres is all right. I think they up. They was up last time I checked.
But
So
baseball's fun during the playoffs. I watch it. I really watch it then. Like I gamble on like the innings and stuff, but like during when it's the playoff time, they get busy with them bats, bro.
oh, you can't go on the innings.
Yeah, bro.
How that work?
So my homegirl put me on. You do the unders or the overs. So if you look at the innings on FanDuel, it'll
Uh,
say 0.5, right? So that means for that first inning, if you do the under, that means they're not going to score. They don't score no points.
okay.
You could do the over 0.5, which is 1 point, like one base.
Yeah, one run.
Or you can really make money if you do the over 1.5. That means they're gonna score two in that inning. So if I won where I put 500, and that shit I won 3 grand. So
Damn.
yeah,
All right.
but
Bet.
it doesn't always have. It depends on the odds on the first inning. But my homegirl did it yesterday, and I've taken a break. She did the under the first 5 innings, and it was like I think it was the Detroit game or one of the low scoring games.
It was
She hit
1-0. Yeah, it was 1-0.
Yeah, she scored on like 8 innings, bro. She won. She turned $50 into 2 stacks. She did the unders all the way through.
God damn.
It was Baltimore and Kansas City.
Yeah,
That's
she
smart.
just did the unders
That's smart.
each inning. Yeah,
Got you. I'm on that shit. Yeah.
but you can get your heart broken. You do the under, and they score three. It's like fuck.
You be like, ah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if they score three in one inning, the likelihood of not scoring the next inning is pretty good. But some of them teams are just beating it down. Like I forgot which games get ready to come on. The Milwaukee game, they scored I think 2 in the first and 3 in the second. It was something bat to bat innings. So you gotta be careful. You gotta see who the pitching is and what the scores
Right.
were before.
Yeah.
So
I got
the low
to see the
scoring
picture.
one. Yeah, the low scoring ones, if they have good pitching, I would go with the unders, man. You can eat on that shit all day.
Huh.
Bet.
Okay.
I mean, because
You
that's
could, I
how.
mean,
I mean, I
50
win. I win on
40, right?
baseball. I mean, I just do like the money lines. I go straight up, but I just do like I just base it off the pitching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want some money off that, but it's only on who's pitching, and that's it. So
Do like I told you about the quarters in the NBA and stuff, the WNBA, same shit. Do the innings.
do the innings. Bet. I'm on
You
it.
could flip money quick. I think the second inning is always risky to do two unders,
Mhm.
especially for the playoffs. But if you just need to flip something real quick, you can just see how the game's going. You can just pick an inning where they're not going to score, or you can, if you're brave and you do the over, you can hit on that. You make more money on the overs.
Oh, bet. All right, I'm
Yeah,
on that. Yeah, I
yeah,
could do that. Yeah, I
yeah.
know. I know a
Just
little
play
bit.
around with it. Play around with it, see what happens.
Okay, I know a little bit about baseball. I mean, I don't watch baseball, but I stat watch baseball.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, if you know the pitching and you know it's a duel, like it's great pitching,
Yeah.
the chances of it being a low scoring game and them not scoring in a lot of innings is very good, bro.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what's the
I'm
next
on.
game? Oh,
I'm on that.
so the Braves and Padres at 8:39. I don't. That could be some good innings to bet on, bro. I'm not
Yeah.
even joking. But I don't know. I
hmm
haven't looked at. So look, the Mets and the Brewers, they scored in the first inning 1-1. So if you put in 500 to score over 1.5, you would have hit, bro.
I would have won.
You would have
Gotcha.
won. But you have to be brave. I'm not that brave to always do the overs because I feel like this is going to start off slow. But they started off fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You gotta watch that
especially in the
momentum.
playoffs.
Get that momentum.
Oh, bet. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Just check it out. You'll see it. Just go to innings and then the over unders.
Oh, I'm on that. Yep. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
That's it for me, bro.
All right, fellas.
Yep.
Well,
Ain't got nothing.
till next week.
Next week, Tuesday, man, I'm good to go, man. I don't have nothing crazy going on. No birthdays, no crazy stuff. But so I'll be here.
No
Yep.
worries. All right,
I'll be
fellas.
here.
Catch y'all later.
All right.
Appreciate it, y'all.
Peace.
Be safe,
See
man.
y'all. See y'all next week.
All right, yo.